You know, just like we kind of expected, you know, a little bit of sloppiness, everybody trying to get their feet wet, but on the most part, we got a lot done. And you know, it's just what you kind of expect. First day, just trying to iron out some kinks and just get better every day.
For you, Paul, being back here, just talk a bit about that. Being able to do some of the things you used to weren't able to do that last year.
Yeah, I mean, definitely an advantage just to be able to come out here and be already in shape. Last year, injuries hampered me coming into training camp, so you know, I can get off to a better start this year. Hopefully, knock on wood, that I can get through training camp, get through preseason without any injuries, so I can get off to a better start this year. You know, I think it's important that we stay healthy. It's important that we get off to a good start.
When you talk about getting off to a good start, Paul, that's something Jason Terry talked a little bit last year. Talk about that, particularly with a team that you guys kind of turn it on later on, don't really come out the gates.
Yeah, in the last few years we haven't been able to, but I think with the team we got, with the added depth, with the youth mixed in with the experience, it's going to allow us to play better. And I think in back-to-back situations, in situations where we didn't play well last year, it's going to help us out in them long stretches when we go 4 games in 5 nights. We expect to play better in those situations this year, knowing that we got the experience with the youth and the depth.
Paul, considering how long it took you to get over that injury last year, at what point last year did you really feel like yourself? How long did it take?
Probably after All-Star break, truthfully. You know, I got a good rhythm after All-Star break. I had my legs up under me. First half I was pretty inconsistent because of the lack of practice time and the injuries. You know, last year with the way things go, we didn't get a lot of practice time. So I thought after All-Star break I really got into a rhythm. And hopefully, you know, the way I played after All-Star break, I can start off that way this year.
How did you guys have been working on it together for a while, like a week or so? Does that help? Is that going to help?
Oh, it's a tremendous advantage because, for one, Doc doesn't have to do too much explaining. We could just kind of jump into things. You know, we had a chance to go out to LA on our own, work with some plays. We changed some new sets. So today we just kind of went in there, and from the jump, everybody kind of knew what we were doing. I had an idea, and that was great to see that from day one.
Anybody stick out there?
You know, Rondo looked great today. You know, he's pushing the ball, he looks strong, he's knocking down the shots, he's taking the shots. You know, but that's what we want from him, and that's what we're going to expect from him. You know, he's our leader. You know, we're going to look for him to do a lot of good things for us.
How did Courtney fit in with the first unit with you guys?
Courtney looked really good, man. I mean, the way he can knock down shots, the way he defends, he can take pressure off of me because he can defend the 2 and the 3. We can kind of switch off in that area. So, you know, he's going to blend in nicely with the offense and the defense that we have here.
What's it like with the rookies look? How did they look first practice with you guys?
Well, you know, rookies always look as you expect. You know, they kind of wet behind their ears. You know, Doc is really doing a lot of explaining to them because I think, you know, usually the first day they move too fast. You know, they're trying to go as hard as they can, but then they make mistakes. But that's good that they're going as hard as they can, you know. But they just have to learn what we're trying to get out of them, learn the offense, learn the defense, just little things, you know. It's a different game from college to the pros, you know, the 3 seconds thing. The zone is a little bit different. So, you know, it'll come as they keep playing and keep practicing.
Even though they're not rookies, Chris Wilcox and Jeff Green, it's been a while since they've been out here with you guys. Did you kind of have to tell them to kind of slow down a little bit, pace themselves?
Yeah, you can tell they're anxious, man. You know, they're excited just to be back out here on the court. You know, I told Jeff, you know, this is not your 5th year. You're still in your 4th year. You didn't play last year, so you still got the young legs, man. So you got to keep going. But you know, you can tell they're anxious, excited to be out here. But you saw that out in LA when we worked out, and you saw it in the shooting that we've been doing since being back here, and it's good to have them back.
What do you think you can get? What do you think you can get out of it?
You know, he's a guy that, you know, makes our lineup so much versatile, you know, because he can switch from the 3 to the 4 to a small lineup, or he can make us a big lineup when him at the 3 and me at the 2, and it can cause matchup problems. So, you know, he's going to be a big key for us, but, you know, all the pressure's not on him because it's got to come from a combination of guys off the bench. Jason, Wilcox, Sullinger, a number of guys.
Dawkins talked a little bit yesterday about maybe perhaps moving you into the type of 5-minute plan that Kevin did last year. Have you talked to him about that? How would you feel about something as structured as that?
You know, Doc he's a coach around here. You know, I trust his judgment and everything he does. You know, we've been together a long time, and you know, it's just I'm giving myself to the team. You know, whatever's going to be best for the team, that's what it's got to be.
Is that something different that you feel that you'd be more apt to do now, able to do now than maybe?
I think, when me and Doc, we'll figure things out, because if I'm on fire the first 5 minutes, I can't come out. I mean, simple and plain. Well, that's big. That's just him maturing as a player, maturing as a leader. This ball club, knowing that me and Kevin probably not going to be here too long, so it's up to him to start having a voice, especially with Ray gone. And he has to command the respect of the rest of the ball club, and I think he's doing that each and every day over the summer and starting this year.
More questions? Do you feel a closer bond with Kevin this season than in seasons past, just being two of the more experienced guys on the team and not having Ray now? Is there a closer bond there with you two?
Well, we always been close. We got a good chemistry between me and him on the court, in the locker room. We're probably gonna retire together, so it can't get any better than it already is.
Paul, what can you guys learn more about each other during this camp? What can this camp do, especially the trip to Europe? We talked about that a little bit yesterday, but you guys have already kind of bonded in LA. What further more can you accomplish?
Well, you can't know everybody in 1 week.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take time. I mean, you get familiar with one another, then there's that stage where you understand everything that person does. So it takes time, and that's what builds chemistry. Just like in a relationship, you don't know the girl after 1 week. You got to get to know them, just like teammates. When you develop that chemistry. So, that's going to be the good thing about going overseas. We're going to spend a lot of time with each other. We're going to hug. We're going to go on some dates and get to know one another.
Thank you.